Okay, sweetheart. Slander and defamation. Number one, you have a little bit higher bar because you're a public figure. Number two, it ain't slander if it's true. Well, hello, beautiful people. It's Mama Goob. So, believe it or not, I want to circle back to Amberlynn Reid. Now, I know most of my audience really doesn't follow her, but and I ignore her now because she's super frustrating. But I watched a reaction to this last night. I don't know whose reaction was it. I can't remember. I try to watch them all. I really like you all, like Ankle, Jordy. I haven't watched Jordy in a bit. I even watched Zachary Michael. So, or is it Michaels? I don't know. I always screw your name up. But no, I mean, she pisses me off. All right. Because what she's doing is ridiculous. So let's watch it. Just backstory. She got a new girlfriend. She posted a 16-minute video of said woman because she visited and put it on TikTok. Then people immediately found out who she was. There were people commenting, though, in her comments, explaining who this person was. And then some people did some real serious digging. That's what the internet does. They dig. And they found out this woman was a feeder. They found her on a feeder website. And her last girlfriend passed away while in a nursing home for severely obese people. So it's not saying that, and her name is Emily. Amber calls her Tommy, but Emily is, you can't say that she actually offed Colleen, the woman who's passed, but it didn't look good because they always did kind of feeder things together. So people brought this to Amber's attention because I think some people were being nice, whatever. Most people were being nice. I mean, I'm sure there were little trolls in there, but she really needed to know what she's getting into. So, number one, two things could have happened. She didn't do her research, okay? She just found somebody who got in her DMs and told her everything she needed to hear. Or two, she did the research and knew who she was, and she's okay with it because in Amber's world, food equals love. That's why we're getting a lot of this Emily, Tommy, Salami person. Like, you don't understand their love. Because food is love. I believe Amber has given up, right? And, some people are like, well, I'm just going to, like my grandmother. My grandmother's like, I'm just going to smoke until I die. Well, it was a painful death. Like, it's not fun to die from emphysema. Same thing with Amber. She might have to live 10 years or so like this and just getting bigger and bigger. So I don't know what's going to happen. I do know that when I listen to reactions, this got me pissed. So let me hear for myself in total what she's going to say.
Hey guys, so I originally had a different video that I was gonna have go up today, but I just feel like a lot is happening and it's super overwhelming. I don't know, like I'm only one person over here. It's just like so much is being said, and I know legal terms love to be thrown around like slander, defamation. 9 times out of 10, people don't really know what they're talking about. But
Yes, that is true. And I guarantee you she doesn't know what she's talking about.
I feel like in situations that have been happening recently, there is a lot of slander. There
Okay, sweetheart. Slander and defamation. Number one, you have a little bit higher bar because you're a public figure. Number two, it ain't slander if it's true. Okay? What have people been saying that's not been true?
is a lot of defamation. Like there's a difference between like gossiping versus like downright straight up defamation, lies, completely making up stories
I'm curious, Amber. What stories did these trolls make up?
that aren't true at all. I told myself I would never talk about this to protect myself because it is scary because there's a lot that goes in it, but like if I can
You should be scared, Amber. You should be fucking scared. You're watching your life completely wither before your eyes because some woman came in, said she loves you and wants to feed you.
Somehow prove that I'm.
And if she hasn't said that she wants to feed you now, she will. That's what her thing is. So, and like Zach said yesterday, I don't kink shame either. Like, you do you, you have fun however you want to have fun. When it starts impacting other people is where I draw the line. So, and I don't care what you say, this is not healthy. It's just not. It's actually beyond healthy. It's dangerous.
Not lying that I'm going to do that. I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to stand here and do this. Like, I honestly feel pathetic. I feel triggered.
You're
I feel
pathetic.
just like YouTube is ruining my life. Like, truly ruining my life.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree. You want to be fed in private. Got it. Get off the internet. It's as simple as that. Yes, you've done this, your career. It has given you a lifestyle you wouldn't have had otherwise. Remember, guys, she has like no education. She has no job history. Her best bet right now, if YouTube never came, or where I suspect she'd be at this point, is on disability. All right. She doesn't have a work ethic. So she should be thanking, and this is what you give up. You want to be like this on YouTube and show your messy life. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get people who are going to hurt you, and your viewers who are like basset hounds, scent hounds. They're going to find out, and they're going to try to tell you.
And I have gone through a lot with YouTube. I've gone through a fucking lot. I have had some serious high highs, and I've had some serious low lows, but...
Yet, look around your apartment. Okay, look around at your closet, look around at the takeout you get, then come back to me.
Something about everything that's been happening, it has hit different. It has affected me differently than anything.
Because this woman was going to feed her and love her. Dude, what is your problem? She's not going to feed her to her demise. No, she loves her. She's known her for 4 weeks. Oh, and the thing about Valentine and Emily being the same person, that would be fucked up. All right, because that would mean that Emily, Tommy, Salami, whatever, I'm just going to call her Tommy, was DMing her while her partner was on her deathbed. That would be way screwed up.
Anything else ever has. And seeing what a large chunk of whatever this community is doing, seeing what you guys are doing has made me just not want to do YouTube anymore.
Okay.
And that scares me because that means I'm about to drastically change my life if I choose to take a step back. I really don't want to stand here and cry and be whiny. I don't want to do any of that because
I wonder how much she'd make in residuals.
Do take partial credit into all of this. Years ago, I became a fucking troll. A huge troll. Yeah. I almost asked for the negativity, especially like 2019.
You know, she always says 2019 was bedbound. Did we ever see her bedbound in 2019? I did a video on this. All I see is her exercising.
2018, 2017, I almost asked for it. Any attention was good attention for me. Even if it was bad, even if it made me feel like shit. But as someone who's going to be 34 years old, I regret that. I regret that side of me. But we do shit in our 20s that we regret.
You'd be in a broken down trailer.
It's like, this is just staying with me. As much as I grow up, as much as I try to change, whether that just be in my personal life or on YouTube, you guys won't change with me. You guys aren't changing with me, and I'm just...
Yeah, God damn it, people. Let her have her feeder. What is wrong with you viewers? You're just haters. You just don't want her you don't want to see her go down in her, you know, happy way of just shoving her face with food until she can't walk, until she can't move, until eventually her heart stops and she can't breathe.
I'm just like stuck in this weird girl world.
Oh, one other thing. If Tommy's partner died of something other than obesity related, it's all obesity related. At 44, if you get an infection, generally most people are able to fight it. When you're obese, when you're massively obese, you can't fight infections. The flu could kill you. COVID could kill you. There's a bunch of things that could kill you that normally wouldn't kill you if your body wasn't in that bad of a shape. So whether she died of whatever, it's all obesity related.
like Amberverse, negative, just like horrible space. And I want to break up with it. I don't want to be a part of it anymore. And
Will
I
this
just
be your
don't
last
know what to
video?
do. Stepping away from any sort of job is hard. And it takes time and thought. And you need to figure out like, okay, so if I step away.
Yeah, most people, unless they're let go, they have another job lined up before they quit. Welcome to the fucking world, Amber.
What are my next steps? I have to figure that out. I need to do it in private, but that's not what this is about.
So
I'm
do
scared.
it.
I'm scared to talk about
What else you doing all day?
this. I am. So many of you thought Valentine was fake. That was the biggest thing. Valentine isn't real. Valentine isn't real. And I accepted it for what it was. I was like, they don't want to believe me, that's fine. I'm actively having so much fucking anxiety for what I'm about to say. Like, whoo. Valentine's name is Erica, and Erica had a wife. I'm about to reveal screenshots that I could find because this is the only way that I'm going to prove it. Here is me.
Okay, so she's going to make herself feel better and prove to the haters that Valentine was real. This is why you're just making it worse for yourself, Amber.
Not making time for my friends because I am literally always giving every single part of me to Erica. You guys know I struggle with BPD. So one of those things is when I get into a relationship, my partner literally consumes me, whether they try to or not. Do you guys remember?
Or you consume them.
That night, my mom stayed the night with me and we colored like children. And people were like, oh my God, they're such children. Yeah, that was when I was breaking up with Erica. Here's my friend Alexis just being Alexis. And to top it all off, here's a screenshot of me telling Alexis that Erica's wife called me while I was at a birthday party. Remember that birthday party I went to when I was outside? It was super hot. It was at a park. It was that day.
What did the wife say?
Went from believing Valentine was fake to them believing Valentine was my most recent ex, all for entertainment while actively ruining people's lives. Valentine was real. I have never lied.
Who cares?
So many times people be like, why don't you ever talk about her? Like, why don't you ever show her? Why don't we ever hear her? Because of this. Amberlynn, why are your videos so boring? Like, why aren't people in your videos? Because of this. Amberlynn, why don't you show up at your job more? Why don't you put more effort into your videos? Because of this. Amberlynn, why do you like have an attitude towards reaction channels and to your audience? Because of this.
Well, it might be because of the way you're dressed right now too. Just a thought.
Still through it all, I have been able to manage a positive outlook on life, whether you guys see that or not. I try my hardest in my
how's the Ozempic going?
My real life to be happy and bubbly and positive, but I feel like I'm losing sight of that person. Like the person that I tried so hard to be, especially once I moved to Oklahoma and moved in by myself. Like I felt myself changing and being better and improving in multiple different ways. And now I just feel myself backtracking and that scares me and I don't want to be in that position. It's just like everyone in this situation is fucking hurting and feeling the gravity of it while hundreds of people get to just sit back and watch it as if it's entertainment. These are real lives being messed with.
It's called YouTube. We don't watch this we watch this for fun.
Real lives.
Why does anybody watch anything? I can't
sit back and let it happen and watch it happen. I can't support it. I can't condone it. Never would. And I know a lot of you don't either. Like, I'm getting so many messages on Instagram every single day of people that are literal, even haters that are like, this isn't right. Like, what you're going through is not okay. It's something I have very strong.
Yeah, it's not okay because it's not okay to fall head over heels over somebody that has that kind of public track record.
I learned, and I have known from the beginning, reaction channels don't care about me. Neither do the haters. All they care about, how many views they can get, how much money they can make.
Yeah, well, we're doing this for money too, just like you.
The only way they can do that is by disliking every single thing that I do, nitpicking every single thing that I do, creating drama and fake stories around every single part of my life.
Again, what was the fake story? Tell us. That she has herpes? Okay, that was fake. Great. I don't care about STIs. Sorry, I just don't.
And doing it consistently. And that consistently has been wearing at me for years and years and years. And this is finally the straw that broke the camel's.
It's like saying that you have a family member who's an alcoholic, but they're also a PDF. But you get more upset about the alcohol, and you talk about how the alcoholism is overblown and a lie. This is the level of shit we're dealing with. Okay, no, the girl is not a PDF. The woman's not a PDF, but she's pretty much right up there in the line of going to hell. Okay, because making somebody unalive themselves slowly and painfully for your kink is sick and wrong. Like, Sorry, I'm going to be judgy here. Always judgy. It's wrong.
back. And I'm personally hurt, and I'm lost, and I'm confused, and I don't know what to do from here on out. I struggle with
You
BPD.
know what it is? She's not going to, unless she really makes some big changes, she's not going to get anybody but the Tommy type. She's just not. I mean, look at her. I'm sorry. You know, she doesn't go out. She's, I don't know, guys. Who would take on a partner, that you willingly take on a partner and know they have severe issues like this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, she can't just hop on a plane and go to wherever. People have to come visit her. People have to drive her around. She has no ambition. She has pretty much, I don't even know what's going on weight wise, but it's not good, Amber. You got to do something.
So, like, everything that I'm feeling is normal, and I know that in my rational side. But, like, I'm feeling it at a magnitude that, like, normal people don't feel. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I just know that whatever I say, like, it just feels like there's a large amount of people that are just deaf to my words. But if I can prove
Yeah, because it's okay. It's like above lying right now. It's like something different. I can't think of it.
that Valentine isn't someone that you
Who
guys think it
cares?
is, there's your proof.
Again, what is that? There's a term for it. That she's distracting us. That's not what, all right, we were all laughing. Valentine isn't real. Ha 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 ha. Okay, fine. So, you
Hey guys, so I originally
she wasn't discussing the real problem. Wait, was that the end?
know what I'm saying at this point. I just know that whatever I say, like, it just feels like there's a large amount of people that are just deaf to my words. But if I can prove that Valentine isn't someone that you guys think it is, there's your proof. Hey guys,
Okay.
so I
Oops. All right, that was it. And she has comments turned off. I mean, hey, 45,000 views. Way to go. All right, guys, so that was Amber in a nutshell. She's beyond, it's not even annoying. She's not annoying. She's like something worse than that. I just can't put my finger on it. Cannot find the right word to describe what it is. But she's publicly blaming us for her making decisions that led her to this spot. I don't feel sorry for her. I think she's got a great 11 years now almost on the backs of making fun of letting people make fun of her. I'm telling you, she'd have none of this. She'd have none of this if it wasn't for YouTube. So you pick and choose. All right? You can't have both worlds. If you want to do that, if she wanted to like still make YouTube money, but not be out there, she could have done consulting. She could have, after 10 years, you think you'd be really good at editing. She's not. She could have been behind the scenes. She could have done something like social media related. She did none of that. She chose to monetize her train wreck. And now she's mad at us for watching. I don't know. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Bye.